This video will show you how to use the PCD, or bolt circle function, to drill uniform holes using your digital readout display. Before beginning, your workpiece should be centered on your milling machine with the drill placed in the center of your circle. We stuck a Sharpie in our holder for demonstration purposes. Make sure the display readings are zeroed out once the drill is centered. Press the PCD key to enter the mode. The center position will be the first setting listed, which should stay 0, 0 if your drill coordinates were zeroed out. Arrow down to the diameter setting and input the diameter of your circle. The diameter in our example is 4.126 inches. Press Enter to confirm. The number of bolt circles will be the next setting. We're drilling 6 holes in our example, but what you input here will determine the end angle in the next step. Since our circle will have 6 holes, each hole will be 60 degrees apart. If we input 6 into the number of holes, we will need to calculate the angle of the 6th hole, which would be 300 degrees. Instead, we could input 7 into the number of holes to avoid making any end angle calculations. Inputting one more hole than you're drilling will make the end angle 360 degrees and bring that final hole back to the same position as the first hole. While either way works, adding one more number saves needing to do any end angle calculations. If we were drilling an odd number like 5 holes, we could either input 5 and calculate the end angle, which would be 288 degrees, or input 6 and make the end angle 360 degrees. After inputting your hole number, the next setting is the starting angle, which will be 0 in this example. The last setting needed is the end angle. Since we input 7 holes previously, or one more hole than needed, our end angle will be 360 degrees. If we had input 6, the true number of holes, then our end angle here would be 300 degrees. Once that's entered and confirmed, arrow down to the first hole coordinate, which the system has calculated for you. You will now move the table until each axis reaches 0, 0. This will be the location of the first hole to drill. Press the down arrow key to go to the next hole. Move the table until you reach 0 on the axis again for the second hole's location. The system will move you through the holes in a counterclockwise rotation. Repeat the process, and arrowing down to the next hole until you reach the final hole. In our example, our 7th or final hole will not need to be drilled, since it's the same location as the previously drilled first hole. Pressing the down arrow after the final hole will read over on the screen, signaling the end of the process. Press the PCD function key to leave the mode. Watch our other DRO videos to learn more about operating your digital readout display.